Hello lab members and Kamen Rider fans. As you can see, there's nothing over here because we're keeping it nice and open for something that I'm going to show you today, which is very, very big, very cool. Now I ordered this Kamen Rider helmet from a seller on eBay, and it's eBay only, I think, and they're called Model for Hobby _ plus with a Z, plus. And I waited a month to get it. Ordered it for $320, I think, and it's finally here. I'm gonna show you guys. It's pretty cool. I'm not even sure if it will even fit in here, so we might have to move a little bit, or I might have to actually raise the camera myself. But we're gonna find that out. So here it is, our gorgeous freaking thing. It's kind of I don't want to touch it because I'm afraid to break it. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna put that over here. Really big, as you can see. So I'm gonna put it in the corner right here, and we're gonna move the camera a little bit. So look at that. It is Momotaros from Kamen Rider Den-O. It's the Imagine that first enters Ryotaro's body, and the Imagine that's used to well, that takes over when he's in sword form. So pretty cool. It's big. It's big and nice. So let me go over the let's start with the good parts, okay? Because I've been into a lot of reviews from Aniki Cosplay, and they make a lot of Kamen Rider and Sentai helmets. Now this one is kind of like that. So I'm gonna just raise the camera, or actually I'm just gonna grab this thing. And the way it works is that we have the helmet, we have the back part, which you can open with 2 clasps. And then we have the part at the top, unlike my previous helmet, it doesn't come loose. It just moves open and open. You know, it just opens and closes. So here's clasp number 1. Whoa, and they're inside the helmet. So I'm going to open that one, open this one. Then you can open the helmet like that. Now the clasps are glued on the inside parts. So this one over here actually broke the second or third time I used it. So I glued it back on. They have little holes for screws, but the creators of this did not decide to screw it in, but they just glued it on. So if they fall off, you can just glue them back on. Now this is entirely made out of hard resin, and it's awesome. It's padded really nicely from the inside. It's comfortable to wear. It is a very tight fit. So if you're a big guy, keep that in mind. If you buy from these guys, it's a tight fit. And my dad, for example, he can't wear it. It's too small for him. For me, it's exactly right. Now we're gonna go into the good parts first, and then the bad parts last. So first of all, the paint job is awesome. Expected from any helmet replicas that it's not always perfect everywhere. So there are small scratches, small places at the bottom where the paint is gone a little bit, like the very tip of one of the horns has lost just a little bit of paint. There's just a few scratches in the back, but that's not an issue. Now the nice thing about this is, with a lot of helmets, the part where it moves up and down, so over here, when you use that a lot, I'm not sure if I can show that, this part right here, the part that actually opens and closes. If you use that too much, or what I saw at Sentai helmets, that it will chip off the paint a little bit. Now with this helmet, as you can see, it covers the actual thing inside. So if it even if it chips off any paint, you won't see that. So that's very nice. We have a lot of nice details going on. We have the lenses. These are see-through lenses, which is really nice. Now the detail is awesome on this thing. And you could pay like $10 more, I think, for a light up setting. So you can actually light the helmet up, which I will show sooner or later. Now, for the good parts, I'm not sure what to say. It's just a gorgeous model. It's nicely done. It's just good. It's just nice. Now there are flaws I want to talk about, and some of them are pretty serious, and maybe product killing for the Momotaros helmet. Because again, $320 isn't nothing. So let's go into the flaws real quickly. And the first part is that the horns obviously didn't come come like this. You had to actually put them on yourself. They had little screws in the helmet, which you could put them on, screw them in, but it is kind of wobbly and scary, and it does scratch off paint when you put them on. Now they have 2 holes for 2 screws, but it only came with 2 or 1 screw per horn. So there's a loose hole that you need to find a screw for yourself to actually put them on nicely. So they're a little bit wobbly, but besides that, they're nice. The other issue, and I think this is the worst issue, is that they forgot to add a pretty important line. So as you can see, you have his line right here at both sides. The ones over here that don't actually have this slate cut like that one. This more like a block that just stops. Not a big deal. But Momotaros actually has a line right here and right here, which they don't have, the stripe. Again, the cosplay that I'm doing because I bought this for cosplay purposes, and I'm doing the homeless version of Momotaros, and he wears a beanie over this part, so you won't see it, so it's not a big deal for me, but it's, if you're really into it, for 320 bucks, they shouldn't have forgotten that. That's a pretty big problem, right? Now, the second problem is that the back, it's not really a problem, but you might notice it, that the back isn't perfectly rounded. So, oh crap. So it's not really rounded perfectly. Because of that, it does close nicely, but there's just a little gap at one of the spots. Not a big deal though. It's still a dope model. It's just, oh my god, it's awesome. I like it. And well, yeah, there's a few, I'm not sure how it works with the lighting, but there's a few scratch marks. And what I said as well about the horn, the top, missed a little bit of paint. I'm not even going to care if it's going to focus, yes or no, but a little bit of paint gone over there. And yeah, the light, there's also an issue with the light. Now the light is just 2 LEDs that are put in the inside of the mask, just against the lens, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to watch or to see through, but not that big of a deal. You can't see them from outside because they're nice and tinted, but the battery pack is inside the helmet over here somewhere, and that you really feel that the padding isn't thick enough to let that go, and it's not exactly in the middle, so it's placed somewhere where it doesn't hurt too much. It's like somewhere on the side, which kind of makes it unbalanced. Now what they did, which was nice, is they put a little sticker inside the helmet, you know, saying like where everything goes, where to put the batteries. That was all great, awesome. But yeah, so let me just turn on the lights real quickly. And they're just 2 easy LEDs. It's nothing special. There's a little button over here. Not even sure if you can see that, but there's a little on and off switch. You see that? And then in the inside, the LEDs light up. And from the front, it does look pretty cool. Looks better in the dark, of course, but hey, that's pretty damn awesome, right? There you have Momotaros. He's staring at you. Pretty cool, but because of that, there is kind of a paint bleeding or glue bleeding on these sides as well of the lenses, which makes your vision a little bit more blurry. And he never had light up eyes in the show, so if you want to, you know, if you don't care about lights and all that, it's just $10 more. But if you really don't care and you just want vision, you know, you could take them off, but you just buy the version that has no lights implemented in it. It's going to feel a little bit more comfortable wearing it, and you know, you won't have the lights, but that's, you know, it's not that important, is it? But yeah, I think that's it for today. Hectic video, weird video, but it was, hope you guys get a good idea of what it looks like. I will post a video of me wearing it, because wearing this thing is a little bit more difficult than the other ones that I have, because it's inside clips and it's just more difficult to open and close. So I have a little video of me wearing it in the description. You want to check that out. You can see how it looks on me. But besides that, the guys who made this are very, very professional, as you can see. It's just this model, they forgot the stripes. That's the big issue. The rest is amazing, and I'm definitely buying from them again, and see how they're gonna do other actual rider helmets, because this isn't a real rider. This is a, you know, a monster, an Imagine, whatever. But it's, oh my god, I'm gonna, yeah, also hopefully buy a helmet from Aniki soon, and then we can compare the quality, because I heard Aniki is the best ever. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, thanks for watching, and you can always join our line if you want to, our line chat. It's amazing. And we also have Momotaros stickers in it, Kamen Rider stickers if you're into that. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. El, Psy, a kangaroo!